Have you ever wondered how one of the world's wealthiest royal families spends their staggering $360 billion fortune? From palatial mega mansions to private airplane, these Kuwaiti kings and queens spend like money is literally no object. When it comes to mind-boggling wealth and opulent living, few families can rival the Kuwaiti royals. We'll be pulling back the curtain on the fabulously excessive lifestyles of the Al Sabah dynasty, a clan worth an astonishing $360 billion. Before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Infinite Lux. Worth more than Elon Musk and Bill Gates combined, the Kuwaiti royal family leads a life so luxurious that no billionaire can even think of matching. Their palace can fit 2 Disneyland parks and has its own tunnel network, while their massive private jet fleet is bigger than many airlines. This small, oil-rich nation may be tiny geographically, but its ruling family's fortune is immense, second only to the mega-wealthy Saudi royals. Through striking black gold and savvy investments in everything from finance to real estate over generations, the Al Sabahs have amassed unimaginable riches. Leading this ultra-wealthy dynasty is the current emir, Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Sabah, who ascended the throne in 2020 following his half-brother's passing. For the men of this exclusive family, lavish living is simply a way of life. Their grand abodes are grander than most palaces, none more breathtaking than the emir's sprawling Bayan Palace residence. Spread across a staggering 1.4 million square meters, that's double the size of Disneyland. This architectural marvel melds Islamic grandeur with modern extravagance. No respectable oil baron's home would be complete without an outrageous collection of vehicular toys. The Kuwaiti royals certainly deliver with a fleet of private jets, mega yachts, luxury supercars, and even purebred Arabian horses reserved for the most discerning blue bloods. Their real estate portfolio is so vast, it could practically form its own micro-nation. An example is the lavish Sabah Al Ahmad Sea City project, creating an entire 200-kilometer beachfront playground for the Kuwaiti elite to frolic. If the men indulge in palaces and supercars though, the royal women collect couture and art. Granddaughter Sheikha Maryam Hamad Al Sabah gave us a glimpse into their stratospheric spending ways by casually dropping $20 million on a single diamond-studded necklace. Then there's Sheikha Paula Mubarak Al Sabah, the former prime minister's wife with an insatiable appetite for fine art. This passionate collector has amassed so many priceless paintings and sculptures she literally constructs new walls in her multiple lavish residences around the globe to properly display her cachet. Kuwait's royals control the world's oldest sovereign wealth fund, loaded with over $800 billion just waiting to be invested. The Kuwait Investment Authority has its tentacles in everything. Asset management firms like BlackRock, ports, airports, power grids, and even Wall Street investment banks globally, all those petrodollars demand appropriately palatial living quarters. The Bayan Palace showcases the family's finest in its resplendent Islamic architecture adorned with Andalusian fountains. When one palace isn't enough though, the Kuwaiti clan simply builds another like the regal Sif Palace, flaunting those signature bright blue tiles. For the art-obsessed Sheikha Paula, there's the Darna Palace, Palace of Light. A seafront estate so extravagant, its facade is embellished with real mushroom decor. Inside, her multi-million-dollar artworks by celebrated artists like Tanavoli and Abdul Rahim could fill entire galleries. If their primary palaces get too stifling, the royals can always jet off to their $3 million holiday villa in Morocco overlooking the Atlas Mountains. This lush olive grove estate was masterminded remotely during online calls by none other than Sheikha Majda herself. Cars are another passion for these automobile fanatics. Not only do the Al Sabahs possess an invaluable collection of vintage and modern classics from Aston Martins to Porsches, they've gone so far as to open their very own car museum. Among the gems are former royal limousines and at least 3 original James Bond movie cars. Horses aren't just for riding either when you're blue-blooded Kuwait aristocracy. At the family's elite Arabian stud farm sprawled across 1,000 acres, these million-dollar purebred stallions live in literal multi-wing mansions with every conceivable amenity from equine hospitals to artificial lakes just for their enjoyment. Art is yet another asset class coveted by the Al Sabah clan. Their Al Sabah collection at the Kuwait Museum of Islamic Art houses over 30,000 pieces, including 90 jewel-encrusted treasures from the 1st to 13th centuries. Ancient Qurans, Mughal paintings, gemstone-studded daggers, For artifacts and antiquities, the royals have the inexhaustible Tariq Rajab Museum stocked with museum-quality pieces gathered over 50 years. We're talking rare 7th century Qurans, centuries-old ceramics, metalwork, costumes, and manuscripts detailing Kuwait's incredible history. The family's wealth is in assets that aren't fully known to the public. Not just Kuwait, but also the ruling family of Qatar spend around $250 million per year on fine arts, according to Forbes estimates. So why do they do it besides enriching culture by filling museums and their massive yachts? They collect art because they know its strength as an investment and a store of value. While it may sound frivolous, their art addiction is pretty genius from an investing perspective. Over the last 25 years, their portfolio of multi-million-dollar paintings and sculptures has outperformed the stock market by an incredible 131%. Their collection could now be worth $70 million more in this rocky economy. The art market's resilience has effectively printed money for these oil aristocrats. Naturally, Kuwait's jet-setters require private aircraft befitting their elite stature. A twin fleet of lavish Boeing jumbos, one bigger than Donald Trump's plane. These aircraft usually cost $400 to $500 million, and, keeping the owners in mind, are lavishly decorated with state-of-the-art amenities. From spacious cabins to children's playrooms, prayer rooms, conference areas, and lounges, the flying mansions include every comfort 30,000 feet in the air. At the emir's grandson's wedding, the family gifted VIP guests outrageous diamond rings fit for actual kings. When your gift bags contain precious gem-studded bands, you know this is a wealth of almost obscene proportions. The Sabah dynasty has never forgotten the importance of investing in their nation's future through cultural preservation, philanthropy, and ambitious development projects benefiting everyday Kuwaiti citizens. From their humble origins as pearl traders centuries ago, this visionary family's insatiable pursuit of black gold transformed their desert nation into an economic force to be reckoned with. Jubilant celebrations, fantastical horse races, and art exhibitions of priceless antiquities. While numbers like $360 billion are simply too vast for most minds to comprehend, the Sabahs have spent multiple generations living that reality in ways that leave us mere commoners utterly spellbound. When your daily existence is filled with nothing but the most elite indulgences humanity can imagine, perhaps that's the true definition of omnipotent wealth after all. From seafront mega palaces and tragic powerboat racing to clandestine art collections, these oil barons go to the absolute extremes with their unbridled fortune. Being part of the Kuwait Sabah dynasty means nothing is out of reach, no luxury too lavish or indulgence too taboo. Let me know your thoughts on this ultra-wealthy dynasty and their spending habits in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Infinite Lux for more incredible content like this.